Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I have the honor of introducing this amazing woman, Natalia Alejo. Natalie is for sure one of my favorites. She comes into my room and checks in, on a weekly basis, gives me a huge hug and calls me mom. And of course I call her daughter. She has such a wonderfully bubbly and happy personality. She is so loved by her teachers, by her friends, and by her family. I'm so proud of where you have come. Everyone help me join welcoming Natalie to her senior presentation.
I'll start with my family. Start with my grandpa Jose and my grandma Esther. My grandpa passed away 6 years ago. My grandpa passed away 2 years ago, and my grandma passed away 6 years ago. My grandpa and my grandma were like loving people. They were the sweetest. My grandpa was the funniest, always talking and getting in trouble by my grandma, trying to be quiet while watching movies. Sometimes it would be like funny when he would be like talking, and then my grandma turned him to be quiet because he kept talking and talking. And then my dad works for the PUD as maintenance, and then my mom is a supervisor for Chelan Fruit. I am really grateful for them for having my back and keep me going to school and like never letting me down. I'm really grateful for them. And for my sister Evelyn is a cosmetology. She works as a cosmetology. She's 34. She is one of my best friends. She's always giving me good advice, never giving up. She's always telling me to do your best and just don't listen to anybody who has to say to let you down. And then over here, my brother Jose, the oldest. I hardly see him around, but he's always pushing me to do better and make me happy and all that. And also my brother Roland. Roland's 29. He's in the police department. Also, my brother Jose works in Takata where they make airbags. And my brother Roland is a police officer. He's been there for almost a year or two. I really look up to my brother Roland because he's been through a lot through high school. And after high school, he got out. He was a good person, but like he was just really bad about hanging out with the wrong people. And like I honestly don't want to end up like that, like him. So I look up to him with all the advice he gives me. One of my accomplishments is soccer, because soccer was like one of the best seasons that I could have had this year with my teammates. It was one of the first years that I actually did the whole season. Soccer has been always like one of my passions because of my brother. My brother always plays soccer, so has my dad that's plays soccer too. And then one of my other ones was football manager. It was one of the best accomplishments I've made because it was something different with Mr. Johansson. It was really fun being with the team and going places and watching them win, even though sometimes we'll be losing, but it was fun. It was fun. My internships at Green Dot for my freshman, it was something different. It was like more like business and stuff. I always make Subways or ice cream. I really liked it because like you meet new people, you make Subways, something I don't know how to make sometimes. But yeah, and then Deepwater I did as my sophomore for cosmetology. I wanted to see how it is because my sister's in it. And when I went, it was really fun. It was something that I really enjoyed, but me going for college for that was not something I would do. Big Chelan Community Hospital was a good experience. We were in the ER the first 2 weeks. I really enjoyed it because it was something that I'm not really used to, like seeing blood and all that stuff. And my dad's like the person that doesn't like seeing that stuff, and I do, and like I'm really into that stuff. So like I'm like really looking forward to being in the hospital, this place for my career. One of my leaderships was for girls basketball. Girls basketball was something that I really enjoyed because it was something different also, just like football. I will always be with the girls, practicing with them, having a good time, making memories, especially in the buses or the games, even though sometimes we'll lose, but it was totally fine. Well, my highlights was soccer, basketball, and football. For soccer, it was because of the games and making these teen girls as a family. Also with football and basketball. And then my highlight video.
And I'm down on my knees again. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Oh, thank you for the happiest year of my life. Ooh. So wake me up when they build that time machine. I wanna go back. Wake me up when you were sleeping next to me. 'Cause I really loved you. Thank you for that.
Okay, and then I'll start off with my friends. In this picture it's Christian. I've known Christian since 7th grade. He's always been one of my closest friends for a while. I will always watch him play soccer from Tenasco when they play over here. He was like one of the sweetest, kindest person I can trust. He's like one of the persons that's always motivating me, pushing myself to do everything that I want to accomplish. And Ava is, it's just Ava, like, it's just Ava, yeah. She's the sweetest person ever. I love hanging out with her and like being with her because like, she's just crazy, just like me. We're both wild and like we always like doing fun things together with each other. And then over here it's Miguel and Cody. Miguel and Cody have been always my friends since like elementary. We've gotten closer this year and I'm really thankful for them for like being in my life and being here for me and like having fun with each other and making memories. And then over here is Josie and my best friend Gio. Josie is also crazy too, just like me. We always have fun together. They're always making me feel like I'm wanted and like I'm important to them. So as Gio has been there since almost like a year or 2 years almost. And I'm just like really thankful for her for always being by my side and always bringing me up when I'm always giving me the good advice and just keeping me in the same lane to graduate and all that. And then one of my gratitudes goes to Wiggum and Mr. Johansson. Mrs. Wiggum has always helped me through everything since I started freshman, since I started high school, Since I started high school, they've always helped me through everything, especially Wiggum. Wiggum will always give me advice or just try to talk to me and know what's wrong with me, because sometimes I'll be going to school, not knowing what to do, not wanting to do anything. And luckily to Wiggum, she'll always come to me and just give me advice and help me throughout the day. And then Mr. Johansson has been helping me since I can remember, since like I think freshman year. And I'm really thankful for him for helping me through my classes, and also I'm thankful for you for being the best teacher ever, being the funniest and loudest person ever I know. Especially in the games, you always like be mad, and it was just funny. Just watching you mad during the games. And then one of my advice to the young ones is don't underestimate yourself during your freshman year. It will affect you your senior year. That said, also have fun with your classmates and make memories. And in my legacy, I worked hard to get where I am, and I hope people remember me as a kind and respectful person. Someone who was involved in soccer, football, stats, basketball, and more. And then my next step is to start Big Bend Community College in the fall, Moses Lake, and then transfer to Central University to get my Bachelor of Science, and then get certified as a nurse. Thank you guys for coming.